So I know it's a long, long wait for that historic moment of Captain Shukla blasting off into space as part of the AX-4 space mission. We are going to have to be a little patient, keep our fingers crossed that all technical issues are ironed out and that hopefully at the soonest we will see the launch taking place. But right now it's a prerogative of SpaceX to essentially decide what happens next. But remember, one of the most interesting nuggets really that's part of this mission is that you will also have Captain Shukla headed to space with a bit of home with him. What do I mean by that? Well, he'll have Indian delicacies that he'll be carrying with him all the way to the International Space Station. So for 14 days while he's there, he'll still get to eat Indian Desi food.
A bit of Desi swad in space. As billions await Captain Shubhanshu Shukla's space sojourn, he gets to take a little bit of home with him. What are we talking about? Well, the astronauts on board the International Space Station will get some yummy Indian food during their 2-week stay. From Moong Dal Halwa to Amras, a bunch of Indian delicacies have been handpicked for the AK-4 astronauts. While NASA's protocol for astronaut foods is to be followed strictly in the AK-4 mission, the Indian Space Research Organization officials said a few Indian food items would be available for Group Captain Shukla.
I am carrying a few delicacies from India. You know, we have a very rich culinary culture. And so a few of the items that I'm carrying are mango nectar. I'm also carrying Moong Dal Halwa and Carrot Halwa. Some of them are my favorites, and I am so happy to be able to carry them, share it with my colleagues and also the astronauts who are on the station right now.
A video emerged from months ago when Captain Shukla and the other 3 crew members underwent a taste test to choose the food of their choice.
Today was a food tasting session. So as you see, we have a long list of food items that we had to try and give scores, whether we like it, not like it. And based on the feedback that we give today, the food items would be packed and they will be sent to the station for us to consume during our mission.
For Captain Shuks, as his crewmates fondly call him, he'll get some ghar ka khana in space, and the menu variety has been carefully curated to also ensure that the Gaganyaan mission will also see more Indian flavors in the spotlight. Bureau Report, India Today.
An interesting tidbit of information there for you on what Captain Shukla will carry with him, including some food from India. And the idea, again, is to ensure that with that kind of a step, when ISRO goes ahead with its Gaganyaan mission, you can see similar steps of Indian food being taken to space and whatnot. Of course, that's a much shorter mission where you're not going to be seeing days in space or any of that. But nonetheless, a lot of learning from even the smallest of steps, initiatives that are taken. But let's talk about what happened 4 decades ago. I know there are a lot of comparisons between Rakesh Sharma and Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla. There are similarities, but also a world of difference in the times that we lived in versus now. And so we want to take you back in time. 4 decades ago, when Rakesh Sharma scripted history by being the first ever Indian to go to space. Shubhanshu Shukla will be the second Indian to go to space, but the first ever to visit the International Space Station.
40 years after this moment, an Indian is headed to space. Rakesh Sharma scripted history in 1984 as he became the first Indian to head to space. Wing Commander Sharma was on board Soviet Union's Soyuz T-11 and was in space for 7 days. Rakesh Sharma was stationed on board Soviet Union's Salyut 7 orbital station. Remember this iconic moment when then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi spoke to Sharma while he was in space?
ऊपर से भारत कैसा दिखता है आपको?
जी मैं बगैर किसी झिझक के कह सकता हूँ कि सारे जहां से अच्छा।
After 40 years, Captain Shukla will be scripting a whole lot of historic firsts. While Sharma spent 7 days in space, Shukla is poised to spend 2 to 3 weeks in space. Another first, Group Captain Shukla will be stationed at the International Space Station, the first Indian to do so.
Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma, who was the first Indian astronaut, he has been like a mentor to me at every step in this journey. He has always been there to guide me, how to navigate this entire journey right from the time of selection till this mission. He is also from the Indian Air Force, a test pilot like I am, so we share a lot of common things between us. And I think he understands very well the kind of challenges, the kind of preparation that we need for executing this mission. So it was great to have him on my side while I was navigating this journey.
After Rakesh Sharma, Captain Shubhanshu Shukla is all set to script history for India. And thereafter, hopefully, we'll see many more Indians headed to space as part of ISRO's Gaganyaan mission. Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, this is the big mission that we are speaking of, Axiom 4, a mission which will be scripting history especially for us and our country, India, as Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla will be shooting to the stars, a first for an Indian citizen to step foot into the International Space Station. Now, the Axiom 4 mission is, in fact, this very particular private spaceflight mission to the International Space Station is being operated by Axiom Space in partnership with NASA.